Comedy Theatre presents
The Hare, or the Oddities of Love.
By Bedrettin.
An absurd comedy in 2 acts. Funny variations on a theme from the short story La Chevelure by Maupassant.
Characters: Man, antique dealer. Woman, fiancée of the antique dealer. Doctor, family friend of the woman and the man.
All 3 characters are middle-aged. The only decoration is an antique desk in the middle of the stage. A chair may be placed if necessary. The antique desk should be removable for easy touring.
Act 1. Scene 1. The woman and the doctor enter from the side of the stage.
Forgive me for calling you here in such a hurry, daughter. As you are a friend of the family, I would like to share a secret with you.
Doctor, coming after her, rubbing his hands together.
Frankly speaking, as someone who has known you for a long time, I also wanted to share a very private matter with you.
Woman, surprised.
What do you mean a private matter?
Something very strange.
Mine is no less strange. Then tell me.
No, tell me yours first. Then it's my turn.
All right.
The woman is silent, pacing for a while. She hesitates whether or not to speak.
As you know, I have been engaged for almost 4 years. Lately, my relationship with my fiancé has taken a very strange turn.
Like what?
Woman, pointing to the antique furniture in the center of the stage.
You see that cabinet?
After a moment of silence.
He has been very interested in it lately.
Doctor, surprised.
How does this affect your relationship?
My fiancé buys and sells antiques. He got this old furniture 4 months ago. Since then, our lives have changed completely.
And?
At first, he showed great interest in the cabinet and said he would keep it for himself forever. I didn't see anything suspicious at first, but then...
Then what?
He fell in love with it. He started kissing it, caressing it.
Couldn't it be that he was fascinated by this masterpiece of carpentry? After all, it's obvious that the cabinet is the work of a skilled craftsman.
Daughter, an honest girl suspects everything about a dishonest man.
Go on.
After a while, I discovered the truth. It turned out that his passion was for an object inside the furniture.
And?
One day, when my fiancé wasn't home, I did a search of the closet. I found a strand of hair in the shape of a wig. At first, I wasn't suspicious, but I soon found out that he was in love with that wig.
Is that possible?
As I understand it, he put the most beautiful female body a man could imagine under the hair. Then he fell in love with this woman he created in his imagination.
Did he tell you that?
No, they haven't opened up to me yet. So far, there has been no confession on their part. They're hiding their relationship from me right now.
Are you sure?
Yes. I watched them secretly and saw everything with my own eyes.
What did you see?
He was talking to the wig as if there was a woman in front of him, saying beautiful words to her that I hadn't heard him say before.
Is that all?
I wish that was all.
Woman, she brings her handkerchief to her eyes and sobs.
He takes the wig to the theatre, to concerts. He takes her out to dinner. They go for walks together, and in that moment he doesn't care what people say about them.
Then all you can do is wish them happiness.
Oh, doesn't that surprise you?
I was surprised, but I didn't see it as a disaster either.
Isn't that silly?
Not at all. It's a very reasonable passion compared to the absurdities of love.
How so?
I should even say it's interesting. Isn't it extraordinary to fall in love with a wig? Imagine a group of normal people. They're all in a theatre or a concert hall. Then your fiancé appears with a wig on his arm. At that moment, all eyes are on him. Everyone is looking at them. Everyone is talking about them. They're trying to understand what it means as if they've seen a surreal painting, and they are interpreting it the way one interprets a work of art.
But this is madness.
Isn't he happy after all? Look around you. Don't you have to be crazy to be happy in this world? So if you try to correct him, you will punish him. I would even say that the world is in such a state that if you make someone crazy, you are doing them a favor.
Doctor, I haven't told you the worst yet.
Is there anything worse?
I don't know how to tell you.
Why?
It's so immoral.
But a woman of your age and experience.
Woman interrupting the doctor, proudly.
Not a woman, a girl. And I have no experience, because I am a virgin, doctor. I say this to avoid any misunderstanding.
If so, that is a good thing for me. All right, go on, tell me.
One day when my fiancé wasn't home, I went to look in the closet again and found a letter in a secret compartment. The letter revealed who the hair belonged to and why it was cut.
Takes a very old letter out of her pocket.
Here is the letter.
The doctor takes the letter and looks at it.
This is strange. It really is strange. Want me to read it?
The woman puts her handkerchief to her eye and sobs.
You can stand reading it. But I don't know if I can stand listening.
Okay, I'll read.
The doctor picks up the letter and begins to read.
End of first episode. Subscribe to the Comedy Theatre podcast to hear more episodes of Bedrettin's comedy plays.